you off your course. You feel me? Stay focused. So today we're gonna be reading Financial Literacy for All by John Hope Bryant, and we're gonna start where we left off at yesterday, page 7. Here's the book if y'all want to get it. To quote my friend Melody Hobson of Ariel Investments, I like math because it doesn't have an opinion. Adding to this problem of passing the buck is the fact that the American middle class is exhausted and looking for an energy recharge and maybe a pay raise as corporate revenues rise. We can no longer depend on the middle class to sustain the entire economy. Division no longer works as a business case, and we have far too many individuals struggling to survive with low levels of applicable education and applicable financial and economic skills for the road ahead, while sitting in what amounts to our shared economic driver's seat. Individuals with no owner's manual or driving lessons. The way forward requires equipping these individuals with the knowledge and tools they need to drive our economy. The good news is also that most everyone wants to have a sustainable economy. So we just need to harness that untapped energy reservoir for good. The way I see it, you can get angry about it, systematic inequality, discrimination, selfish choices, and so on. Or you can do something to change it. In every generation, you'll find bad actors who are determined to corrupt goodness and disrupt the flow of love. Like it or not, it's up to the rest of us to identify it, uproot it, and stamp it out. Next is the most important step. We must replace the bad actors and the system that allows them to thrive with a new one that fits the type of nation we aspire to be in our founding documents. One in which we have one in which we each have the power and financial freedom to pursue your own path. That's where we are today. The problem in the bad actors, identifying them was the easy part. Now we're in the process of uprooting the old system and replacing it with a new one that lives up to the promise of the American dream. I think of it as our upgraded business plan. Financial literacy is a cornerstone of this new business plan, and it can be made accessible to all. As we turn the page on this introduction, dive into the story of when the light bulb of financial freedom turned on for 9-year-old me. Let's embrace a sense of urgency, hope, and optimism because the fight for financial literacy is a civil rights issue of our time. It is the key to unlocking opportunity, to leveling the playing field, and ensuring that the American dream is within reach for all. Dreams, decisions, and destinies. Everything I know, I learned when I was a child. When I was 5 years old, I saw my parents who built a mini empire with nothing more than high school educations managed to destroy it all in divorce. By the time I was 5, my industrious mom and dad had acquired a family home in South Central Los Angeles, purchased a gas station at the southeast corner of Normandy and Rodeo Road, and ran an 8-unit apartment building on Santa Barbara Boulevard, now Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. They bought the apartment building for $18,000 with a monthly payment of less than $250 per month. The monthly rent from two of our rental units was more than enough to cover the mortgage payment. On top of those assets, they had a cement masonry business and a child care nursery business, and they lost it all. Everything. The apartment building alone will be worth it more than $6 million today. So we're gonna stop right there at page 10, y'all. This was The Bluest Eye by Toni Morrison. Make sure y'all like, follow, subscribe, share, and all that. So later or tomorrow, that's what we're gonna start at page 10. Handle today with intention, keep thriving. The best is here. We're global.